Hello, what is the sport of NTD and why practitioners consider it a myth? It is an acronym for No to Drugs because with it you won't need artificial things, so your muscles would enlarge to the fullest levels that you imagine. Without any hormones or nutritional supplements, women would also achieve sculpting bodies without suction or blowing operations. And the infected patient with his joints recovers without surgery or medication. This sport depends on sports machines that are in a sports clubs or gyms, but uses them completely differently. And since Firas and Moneer is the creator of this sport, he invented some sports machines based on the basis of this sport. The story of this sport started with Firas al-Munir by making his own scientific researches to find training programs to suit those with very weak physical structure. And after many years, he succeeded in finding these training programs. Since they were very well thought out and nice programs, it was surprising that even when he applied them also to those with a strong or supernatural structure, they also gave them amazing results they had not dreamed of in size, strength, beauty, and treatment. One of the secrets that he discovered that helps the muscle to grow multiplied are those secrets that have become special features of his sport that he called NTD. The first secret is luxury comfort, because all sports scientists know that rest is a necessary thing for muscle growth, but they do not know what types of comfort the muscle needs. While Firas discovered that there is rest at level of year, and at level of months, and level of day, and at the level between exercises, and even during the exercise itself, and even after each repetition. He also discovered that each muscle has its own independent personality in the level of its need for these types of rests, and that these levels vary and change according to precise mathematical equations very accurately calculated by the computer and obtained by the player ready through our website, or calculated by himself if desired after he learns the NTD. This diverse comfort, which no one has previously practiced, has brought the concept of comfort to the point of luxury. And this great comfort has enabled the muscle to absorb food more to grow faster. While fatigue in traditional training regimes reflects negatively on the player's body, also depression, tension, violence on his psychology, and weakness in his sexual life, we find that NTD gives him great comfort, physical activity, psychological happiness, and efficiency in sexual activity, because it achieves muscle growth with comfortable techniques. So, this balance between effort and comfort gives a balance in the body hormone, and secretions of its glands lead to an undesirable feeling of health. This mentioned comfort enabled the player to penetrate the ceiling of his strength and exercise with high weights that no other person can exercise with, because he relaxes deeply before the day of increasing weights, and his ability to exercise with higher weights strengthens his muscles, nerves, and his heart, and treats diseases and occurs protections against other diseases. Most athletes have grown their muscles in the first months of exercise, no matter how wrong their programs are, and they are all wrong because the muscle was sensitive to heavy weight and the new strange weight. But after a period accustomed to high weight, and its growth has become very difficult. So athletes resort to hormones and the like, destroying their health. NTD Sports, with the mentioned luxury comfort, the muscle returned to its sensitivity to weights. So muscle growth became evident in every training session because the weights diverged because of the great comfort, and they regained their effect. But it is known to every athlete that if comfort exceeds its limit, the player will lose his strength and his ability to carry weights or even to practice any sport. And here, NTD was distinguished by techniques for the first time in the world in how to achieve a very great comfort and without losing strength, but rather increasing it. Secondly, the secret of the safe angle is as known. The majority of practitioners of sports in general and exercising with weights in particular have various infections in their joints. And the reason is that the traditional exercises in the world only strengthen the muscle and hurt the joint at the same time. Even doctors know that if there is a strong muscles around the affected joint, this will contribute to treating the joint a lot. But doctors are afraid of advising to exercise with weights that give this muscle the strength, knowing that the current traditional exercises will hurt the joint more than it is hurt. From here, and by offering NTD Sport very advanced and safe angle-based exercises that does not harm the joint with anything but rest, strengthen, and treat it. NTD exercises were a treatment for the infected and protection for the healthy. And to reach the safe angle, he corrected some of the traditional exercises and had to change other exercises from the root. The third secret, exercise accuracy. So, a specific exercise, if it was adopted in the NTD, should be the best exercise for this muscle at all. And even classify it as the best exercise that is supposed to achieve the muscle the fastest possible growth, the fastest burning of fats, or the fastest treatment for the joint. And for this, he draw exercises based on studies in depth in anatomy and muscle physiology. Then he conducts thousands of experiments and possibilities after that, which proves by experience that it is the best he has adopted. Because the reason for the failure of traditional exercises in enabling the player to dispense with hormones is that they do not develop the entire muscle, nor develop all parts of the muscle in the same way, and do not achieve full isolation of muscle during exercise, and other reasons. The fourth secret is that the warm-up of the exercises is very accurate. So, it is not tiring, in which the player loses his ability to carry a maximum heavy weight, nor is it a weak warm-up that falls short of protecting the muscle tendons from tearing, but is accurate and local and targets the area that will exercise after minutes and not others. So, in the NTD, there is no cardio warm-up, nor Swedish or aerobics exercises, but a warm-up with the weights themselves and specific calculations. With these new concepts, the NTD has also become supportive of all sports, such as running, swimming, etc., to enable athletes to break new records. In future videos, I have to explain in detail what we have shortened in this video.